Hi guys, what's going on? I might just be doing one reading today because I've got some things up my sleeve and I have to get them done. But let's see, if you want a personal, my email's in the description, okay? Alright, let's see what's going on for you guys. Well, that's not good. Okay, let's see. There's definitely a sense of conflict or competition going on. Definitely. Maybe I just heard the word interference. There's some type of interference, maybe stemming from conflict. Is it conflict within? Oh my. Let's find out. Excuse me. Stop it. I think it is conflict within. I think that is what this is. Let me pull more before I say that. What's going on with this thing? You're not receiving the messages that, whatever the messages are to you. I'm not saying from me. It's some type of lesson, some type of messages you're getting. Maybe someone is criticizing you, right? You're not receiving them in the correct way. Some of you are trying to put your own, it's like you're trying to put your own explanation or your own reasoning onto a lesson you are supposed to be learning. Okay? That is part of the conflict. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Sorry. You have an issue with being wrong. You have an issue being around people that are just more knowledgeable than you, more spiritual than you. And sometimes these people are put in front of you so you can get on their level, right? But again, there's this energy of you taking things the wrong way. And I don't know if you know that, but that makes you very weak. Makes you spiritually weak when you can't take criticism, especially when it's constructive, right? We do have to learn the difference between constructive criticism and just blatant criticism. And sometimes criticism is still good. Sometimes it doesn't matter who the messenger is, whether you guys are enemies or not. If there's truth in it, there's fucking truth in it. And usually when we're super defensive over something like that, most of the times it's true. Just saying. This is 9 of Wands. Mother Christ. Sorry. It landed on my foot. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, you're continuing to move forward in this path of weakness, this path of being delayed from spiritual growth. A lot of you should be further along in life and finances and everything, but your inability to listen, to take criticism, your inability to not be defensive, to not be reactive is keeping you stagnant. And you're continuously investing your energy into going into these chaotic moments of your life. It's like a continuous thing, the same story, the same lesson, the same situation, the same person, and different people. Why is this happening to you? Because you don't want to listen. And part of that is because you don't want to change. And not wanting to change comes from not wanting to face the truth about yourself. So here you are, investing into your demise, basically your spiritual stagnancy, your spiritual just lack of knowing. I don't care how many crystals, how many tarot decks, how many this you have, how many candles you burn. If you cannot face yourself, you're not spiritual. You're not. Someone don't have to have no tarot cards. They don't have to burn any candles. They don't have to have any crystals, whatever the fuck. They don't have to do any of that. They'll be more spiritual than you if they face the mirror, if they face the shadow. Real spirituality starts from within. It does not matter about the outside. Just like a lot of you witches or people that watch it, you're against Christianity because, oh, you're saying, oh, they talk about Jesus, but they act like this. It goes for us too. It goes for spiritual people too. We are hypocrites just as much as Christians. Yeah, we are. It's not just Christians. It's us too. It's the spiritual community as a whole. You can't just do certain things and think it's gonna hide the monster within, think it's gonna hide the insecurity within. No, it always comes out somehow, some way. That's why the people that aren't spiritual or Christian or atheists or maybe Christians looking at us, maybe that's why they call us loony. Because if you look at a lot of witches, if you look at a lot of people who read tarot, poor, broke, fucking bitter, stuck in the past, if we're gonna be real. So that's a lot of this energy right here. I went off on a tangent. You can't face yourself. You're not spiritual. It's just the truth. You're not spiritual if you can't face yourself. If you can't say, I need to shut the fuck up more and actually put work into it, you're not spiritual, bro. I don't care what you have. I don't care what you've done. I don't care how many spells you cast. If you cannot face yourself, you're a muggle. Okay? But let's continue. What's this one? Look what came out. This High Priestess reverse. What did I just say? There's a moon reverse here too. There's some of these things you're aware of, and I get this energy a lot. You're aware of the things within you that need to be tweaked. You're aware of the patterns. When you begin to talk too much, you're aware of it, but you don't give a fuck enough to simply just shut the fuck up. Too much pride here. Too much pride right here. And it burdens you, it hurts you to face these things about you. It burdens you and it hurts you to say, hey, I have narc tendencies. Hey, I talk too much. Hey, I think I know everything. I lie a lot. It hinders you. And so here you are right here. High Priestess reverse. Do you know what that means? You're not spiritual, man. It does not matter. You're just as bad as the preacher who's living as a hypocrite. You're just as bad. This is why I constantly say, I'm still fucked up too, because I am still fucked up. I'm not trying to be a hypocrite. We're in this together. Okay? See this High Priestess reverse? That literally speaks for itself. Obviously, the opposite of High Priestess. A lot of you divine feminines that think you're divine feminines are not a fucking divine feminine. Because you're too pride and egotistical to face your path, to face your past, to face you, to face the ugliness. You're not a divine masculine either. It doesn't matter. Divine feminine, divine masculine. If you cannot face it, how many times do I have to say it? I mean, it's coming out. Am I getting annoyed? Yeah. I am, because I can't stand a hypocrite. I cannot stand it. Anyway. All right, let's see what this conflict is. I think we know what it is, though. It's you. I mean, this is making all the sense in the world. What's this one verse? Listen, the cards don't lie, guys. Are we here? Are we here together? Because this is very serious. You cannot play with the spiritual shit. You cannot. You can't. It's not a game. Okay? A lot of you, look, the Fool with the Ten of Cups reverse. You're jumping into things. You're putting your mouth on things. You're putting your hand, your finger into spiritual teaching, spiritual practices, into, and even if you don't do all the spiritual stuff, you're trying to portray this person you're not. It's not a game, bro, that's going to bite you in the ass. You're hopping into new things and causing chaos around you because there's chaos within you. If there's chaos within you, it's going to spread to those around you. It does not matter, again, what you do, what you say. You can say all of this stuff. You can even be me saying all this stuff. If there's no work or honesty behind it, you are fucking yourself. And I'm not saying you can't be in the position to teach. You can't, and I'm not saying if you're not completely healed, you can't pull tail, you can't do this. But you have to be honest, bro. You have to be honest. You can try to show yourself as this high priestess, but behind the closed doors, you're a fucking bitch. You treat people like shit. Your way of thinking is shallow, but yet you want to call yourself a high priestess. That's not divine feminine energy. Creating chaos, and no matter what you do, your friendships fall apart. Can't keep a man, can't keep a woman. Your children despise you, for some of you. I'm just a messenger. Your family's falling apart. Why? Because you're trying to take authority in a place you have no authority in. Spirituality starts from within, and you don't know yourself. And maybe if you do know yourself, you're not facing yourself enough to tweak the things within you. You're not. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. And see, with this Five of Swords reverse, but clarified by the Page of Pentacles reverse, I feel like that is your energy. Whoever's resonating with this. This Five of Swords reverse is you making shit seem like it's less of a problem. It's you making shit seem like there's no conflict, there's no competition within you. But with this Page of Pentacles, it is a competition within you. You're battling this facade with, you're battling the truth with this facade. You don't want to face it. You want to go, you. It's their fault. It's the white people's fault. It's the black people's fault. It's the president's fault. Oh, it's your fault. It has nothing to do with black people, white people, president, your mom, your dad. It does not matter. You're a bitch. You suck. It does not matter. Stop pointing. It's you, bro. It's you. It's you. I mean, the cards are saying it clear as day. Okay? If you're a Christian, stop blaming Satan. If you're a witch, stop blaming Christians. It's you. It's you. Do you get it? It's you. That's the only way out of the gutter. That's the only way out. It's you, bro. And I don't get political. When I said that shit about the white people and the black people and the president, that was for someone specific. But it came to mind, okay? You can't keep blaming everyone else for your shit. And then you try to be a high priestess, a divine masculine, divine feminine, a warlock, whatever the fuck you're trying to be, prophet, whatever. But you're tainted. See? Look at this. Look at this Five of Wands and this Four of Swords reverse. You keep yourself hidden. You also hide yourself from the truth by doing meaningless spiritual practices. Meaningless. Why? For example, if you do moon work, you go outside in the moon, you do all this magic, but you're not doing any inner seeking, inner knowing, inner healing, whatever the fuck. That shit's meaningless. Doesn't matter what spells you do, bro. You can do a spiritual cleansing all up and down the fucking month. If you come out still contorted, it's you. You need to cleanse yourself. There you are, keeping busy with these spiritual facades, these spiritual workings, keeping yourself hidden. Okay? Instead of facing it. So instead of facing the conflict, you drown it out. Whether it be literal, like if you don't do spiritual stuff, whether it be work, whether it be fucking somebody, whether it's smoking weed, I don't know, whether it's watching podcasts, and you're like, oh, I'm going to watch this podcast and learn how to be better, but you're not doing anything behind it. This is useless. You're only ignoring the conflict, and the conflict is you. It's no one else. And for some of you, if you keep going through the same situations, the same lessons, you're like, but I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this. Nothing's changing because you haven't changed. You've been the same egotistical cock since you were in high school. You don't want to hear nothing about, you don't want to hear shit about yourself unless it's glorifying you. God complex, perhaps? Narcissism, maybe? There's a lot of narcissists in the spiritual community. Yeah, it is. I don't know why this shit came. Listen, I might do a second one actually. But I don't know, y'all. 10 more verses. At this point, y'all, it's just repeating itself. It's just clarifying. Right here where I said you don't want to hear shit about yourself. You want to switch people's versions of you, or if they try to criticize you, you want to gaslight them, or you want to say, oh no, I do it because of this. There is no fucking reason. Once enough people tell you, you gotta start maybe saying, maybe they're right? But you don't. And some of you do, but you don't really, it's like you take note of it, but you don't put action into it. Or when you take note of it, eventually it's like you change your mind and say, oh, they were just tripping. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm fine. So you continue with this illusion of control, this illusion of spirituality, this illusion of being a high priestess, whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't really do titles and shit like that. That's for you guys, right? But this illusion of being a divine feminine, divine masculine, high priestess, and then look, in the end, after that illusion, that's the Page of Wands reversed, honey. Reality check, chin check, right? I think that's it, guys. Because, hold on. Let me hurry up. Hey, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Get some oracle on this. Some of you also, right? You got people around you that coddle your behavior. They accept you for who you are, type thing. So what you don't realize that's karmic people. That's fake people in your life. They accept you for who you are. You see this as true love because no one speaks up against your behavior. That's not true love. They're fake. And you're probably like, why do I keep attracting these type of people? You know, and this goes for everybody, even me. When you attract a certain type of people, you got to look at what in me is attracting these type of people. Especially if it's a continuous, like, obvious, similar personality trait or behavior, you got to look at yourself. But some of you like this because they accept you for who you are. They glorify your high priestess status. But the high priestess, divine feminine, divine math I'm speaking to can't even face their mirror. How high are you? You can't even face your shadow. You can't. How high are you, really, if you cannot do that? Okay? Listen. That's up to you guys. But that is why I am 100 completely honest on this motherfucker. Because I still have shit fucked up with me. I still have an issue shutting the fuck up. I always think I gotta prove my point. I'm starting not to. It's getting easier. But you see what I'm saying? That's an ego thing. That's an ego bruise that I'm still dealing with from somewhere in my past, right? Somewhere in my childhood. But what the fuck, am I gonna keep blaming my childhood for me not being able to shut the fuck up? It's a pride issue I'm dealing with, but that's why I'm completely honest about this shit, bro. Because I'm not finna play with the spirit world. Are you? Ascendant Warlord and the Enchantress. For me, this is showing me the feminine and masculines. I'm picking up divine feminine, divine masculines, the wannabes, right? But Veil of Despair was at the bottom. This is what you portray, but this is really you. Veil of Despair. Okay? I'm done here. This was a lovely reading. I really appreciate you coming. Thanks.